1930s, and it's a very special design that we're all very proud of still. But when I was young, you put a penny in, press button A, dial your number, press B, and you were now talking to the person at the other end. Yeah. Now, of course, people have mobile phones and they don't need any of that. But these are very, very strong. Yeah. And just like houses in Saturday, it's listed. It's grade 2 listed. So when we smarten it up, there are very strict rules. We've got to use the special components, the spares. We've got to use exactly the right paint. So no guessing, they tell you specifically what paint, and that gold there, you know, that's all reminding us of the 1930s. Yes. And but this door here is made of teak. Yes. It's really, really good. It's there for good. It's very strong.
Yeah, your name please?
Ron Coleman.
You are a local guy here?
Yeah, I live in Fisher Street.
Okay.
And I'm very proud of Sandwich. My wife and I retired down here 20 years ago. Yeah. And it's a lovely, lovely town. The people are brilliant as well. And the dogs. Look out for the dogs. You can tell a town how friendly it is by checking out the dogs. You never see an angry dog in this town.
Do you know when the function was stopped?
Well, it probably has. Well, it would have been working probably 10 years ago, because people were still without. Older people wouldn't have a mobile, so and if they needed help, they'd come in and dial 999. And do you want police, ambulance, or fire? Ambulance, please, emergency. And so they stayed much longer than they were needed, but nobody needs them now, really.
When it was working in the telephone inside, do you know how much amount of money? I mean, what's the coin you need to put? Which coin?
Oh,
the amount.
Were, well, when I don't know about when they stopped working, but I remember them when you put pennies in.
Yes.
Now, there were 240 pennies to a pound.
Yeah.
12 pennies to a shilling.
Yeah.
So you pay, I'm talking now about 1950, but it would cost you tuppence, we'd say tuppence, you'd now say 2 pence in old money to make a phone call in those days.
Oh, really?
That's what you do that, yes. But 2p was the equivalent today of about probably 30p, you know. That's such as inflation. Yeah, when I first went out to work, I was earning £7 a week, and it was not bad.
How long are you using a mobile phone?
Me? I hardly use it at all, actually. My wife suffers from terrible arthritis, and so I've always got my mobile phone, so she can ring me. But apart from that, I make very, very few outgoing calls. I like email, and I'm in touch with old school friends as far away as Australia, Canada, the West United States, and all over the world. And we tap away, and you get an answer back straight away. Except it's night time out in Australia, that's all. But in the morning, a little note there. That's marvellous when you can't get out, as you haven't got the energy, or you're not as fit as you used to be. But it keeps your brain going. I think you've got to have 2 stimulants in your life. As you get older, don't let your body just get tired. You need a project. Yeah. And this is a perfectly good project. I do a bit of gardening, I do a bit of decorating. It's no rush, but it keeps my body moving. And mentally. Yes. So body and mind. And I'm going home now, have a cup of coffee with my wife, and we do some puzzles in the newspaper. I feel that. And we do it together, and we talk. We're very lucky to have each other. We've been married 60 years.
Really?
So there's a lot of luck in there.
Yes.
I think our lifestyle has helped us live a lot longer. What do you do? Can I ask you?
I'm a nurse.
A nurse?
Yeah.
Oh, lovely.
I came from India, and now I'm living here in Ramsgate.
Ramsgate.
Yeah, I just come to see this city,
Yeah.
this town. I mean, I know this is not city. This is just, I can say it's an old village.
Oh, it's a town.
Yeah,
Yeah. Have you heard of the Cinque Ports?
yeah, I saw there.
Cinque Ports.
Yes,
Sandwich was one of those. Perhaps the
Yes.
most important of them, because this had a huge harbour.
yes,
And when the Isle of Thanet, where you're living in Ramsgate,
Yes.
the Isle of Thanet was an island.
yes, island, yes.
And you had to get a ferry across the Isle of Thanet.
Yeah.
Now we just go along the coast road. It's all.
I saw there. I already
It's all
taken
right.
that video.
We love Ramsgate.
Yes,
We knew Ramsgate before we knew Sandwich. And had it not been for Ramsgate, we wouldn't have learned about it. This is lovely. But for older people,
yes,
I don't think younger people should move in here.
yes.
It's nice that some do, but
Why the young people moving from here to another some places?
they go to heaven, basically. That's about the next stop. Or into an old people's home. I was just talking to a lady just now, and
Yes.
her husband died in a care home.
Yes,
And they wouldn't during COVID.
yeah,
You'll know all about this, but she couldn't even see her husband, and he was frantic, and he had dementia as well, and he didn't
Yes.
understand what was happening.
yes,
It's awfully sad, isn't it? I don't know. But well done you anyway. Nursing is a wonderful profession.
yes.
Do you deal with mental or physical ailments?
Physical,
Physical,
yes.
yeah. What's the average age of people dying now? I mean, it's almost 80, isn't it?
Nowadays, I seeing many people above 90,
90, yes. I bet you do.
90, 95,
Yeah,
96.
but we were lucky. I was born during the Second World War.
Yeah,
I was born in 1941, and that went on to 1945. So I can just about remember bombs dropping out of the sky and people. My grandmother was blown up just before I was born,
yeah,
and but I don't really remember that war. So all I remember is peacetime. Wow, that's not bad, is it? That's really, really good. I'm boring your camera.
no,
I think.
no.
Nice to speak to you. I'm going to go home and have a shower now.
Can you repeat your name, please?
My name is
Yeah.
Ron Coleman.
Okay, thank you
And I
for
live
your
in- I live
information.
in Fisher Street here in Sandwich.
Thank you for your information.
You're very
Bye
welcome.
bye.
Thank you so much.